Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Saturday, August 8th, 2020, and we have a lot of important information to cover with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. In today's video, we have some good news and some bad news. So we're first going to go over how Democrats and Republicans failed to agree on a second stimulus package, and Congress was unable to deliver the second stimulus bill by the deadline that they imposed, which was yesterday. Then we're going to get into how President Donald Trump laid out the details of the executive actions he said he would pursue if Congress does not pass the second stimulus bill very soon. And these executive orders will provide relief for the American people in 4 different areas. Next up, we're going to get into how the executive orders will be met by fierce resistance from the Democrats who plan on challenging them in court. We're going to go over exactly what is going on there. And finally, we're going to get into a very important private call with GOP senators late on Friday evening and what was said about the second stimulus package in this meeting. But before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that this is your last chance to enter the $50 free stock giveaway. All you need to do to be eligible is like the video down below, be subscribed to my channel, and comment down below your favorite stock. This is the absolute last chance that you can enter before I'll be announcing the winner in my last video today. I give away $50 using an app called Stockpile, so any stock that you pick, you'll get $50 with if you win. If you don't want to enter, you can still go ahead and get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app and get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below as well. Anyways, let's get right into it. So Democrats and Republicans failed to agree on a second stimulus package, and Congress was unable to deliver the second stimulus bill by their self-imposed deadline, which was yesterday on Friday. Trump wants to address the stimulus matter by taking things into his own hands via executive orders. And in his speech late on Friday, he made it clear that if policymakers don't resolve the issues quickly, he said he will take action. He goes on to explain that if Democrats continue to hold this critical relief and they don't come to an agreement, I will act under my authority as president to get Americans the relief they need. He explains how the administration continues to work in good faith to reach an agreement with Democrats in Congress and try and reach a second stimulus bill to extend the unemployment benefits, provide protections against evictions, and pass all the other direct stimulus measures. But if they don't act quickly and they don't come to an agreement, he says he'll have no choice but to pass these executive actions. He continued to blame Democrats for not agreeing on a second stimulus package, and he said Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer continue to insist on radical left-wing policies that have nothing to do with the virus at all. He explained how now you have a virus that comes in, we're seeing the pandemic, things are getting worse, and you have people in Congress that don't want to help our people and are being difficult and not passing another relief bill. So that is what he said in his interview and what his stance on it right now is. At a hastily scheduled news conference at Bedminster, New Jersey Golf Club Friday evening, President Trump came out and he laid out the specific details of the executive actions he will take if Congress is not able to come to an agreement. And they'll provide relief in 4 different areas to address payroll tax cuts, unemployment benefits, evictions, and student loan issues. So the first thing they will address is payroll tax cuts. Trump made significant announcements that could take place under his presidential executive order, where he said we're going to have the payroll tax go until the end of the year, and it will be retroactive to July 1st. So he said what they're going to do with this payroll tax cut would be it would go back to July 1st, be extended through the end of the year, and if he's still president, it could be extended longer after that. The second issue he will address with these executive actions is unemployment benefits. Trump explains that if he executes these executive orders, he plans to extend the unemployment benefits until the end of 2020. He said, we're going to enhance unemployment benefits through the end of the year, but he didn't specifically mention what amount he is talking about. Previously, he has shown support for the $600 per week or $2,400 per month payments, but in his meeting yesterday, he simply said they would extend these until the end of the year if he issues executive orders. The third issue that he will address with these orders would be an eviction moratorium. So if executed, President Trump explained how for him it's unfair people are being evicted from their homes, not for their own fault, but because of the virus. So for this reason, he said he would be extending the eviction moratorium so people can't get evicted from their homes. And the fourth and final issue he would address with these executive orders is student loan issues. And what this would do is that Trump would defer student loan payments under the presidential executive order and forgive interest payments on student loans until further notice. So this is certainly a big deal for students and people who have student loans. So ultimately, if President Trump issues executive orders and if Congress can't come to an agreement soon, those are the four areas that we could see support. The executive orders are expected to meet fierce resistance from Democrats who plan to challenge them in court, and Democrats warn that executive actions taken will be insufficient to address everything going on in the economy right now and with the virus. However, that is President Trump's only option right now, and he says that if no deal is passed, passing these executive orders is better than nothing at all. Mark Meadows and Steven Mnuchin spoke out on this, and they said that since no agreement has been met and no additional discussions are planned after 2 weeks of daily meetings, they've met every single day basically for the last 2 weeks, Mark Meadows and Steven Mnuchin, they recommended that Trump move ahead and move forward with a series of executive orders. One side to the disagreement in Congress right now is that Nancy Pelosi and Democrats, they say that when you're having an opportunity like this to do something for the American people, it's an opportunity, but you can't have it be a missed opportunity to do that by settling for something so low and so beneath what the American people need and pass a small stimulus package. So right now, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the Democrats are saying that they're not going to pass anything that's going to be insufficient, and they want to make sure that there's enough money in this package, and they want it to be a broad relief bill. So that is why they're not agreeing right now with the Republicans. Earlier on Friday, Nancy Pelosi changed her mind on the overall price tag of the package, which I addressed in yesterday's video, and she said that she was willing to have it move from a $3 trillion price tag for the second relief bill to a $2 trillion stimulus package. However, Trump and the White House administration rejected this offer. And on the other side of the issue, Mark Meadows, he said, I don't know that a $2 trillion package is a reduction. He said as much as she is just changing the time frame of what the bill is. He said that she's not really changing or reducing the amount she's spending in the next relief bill by moving it from $3 trillion to $2 trillion. She's just cutting the timelines of certain benefits in this package. So ultimately, right now, both sides are just pointing fingers and blaming each other for why a bill is not passing, but they both agree that we need more stimulus. They're just being very difficult and pointing fingers and blaming that the other side isn't compromising. That is what they're doing right now. And finally, on a private call with GOP senators late on the day on Friday, Steven Mnuchin and Mark Meadows, they said that they believe the Democrats' demands for nearly $1 trillion for state and local governments has become the biggest sticking point over the next deal. They also argued that Democrats have not moved their positions or proposed things that the GOP could accept. Meadows goes on to explain how his frustration right now is that they could have passed a very skinny deal that dealt with some of the most pressing issues, such as direct stimulus payments and enhanced unemployment benefits, money for the people. But he explained how Democrats don't want to do any sort of short-term or narrow package. And that is what the major issue is right now. Democrats want to pass a broad relief bill that is going to be at least $2 trillion, and Republicans don't want to spend that much money. So while they do agree on certain issues, and they both agree that we need to extend unemployment benefits, we need to get direct stimulus checks out, even though they agree on those, they're not agreeing on the overall price of the package and all the other details in it. So that right now is causing them to just blame each other and point fingers, saying each side is not willing to compromise on a deal. So anyways, I'll keep you updated on what goes on here. But that is your Saturday, August 8th, 2020 second stimulus check and second stimulus package. We went over the specific details of the executive actions that President Trump is planning on taking and the 4 specific areas where you would receive relief if they were to pass. These 4 areas are unemployment benefits, a payroll tax cut, student loan forgiveness, and an eviction moratorium. I'll keep you guys updated on what goes on with these executive actions and what new developments happen with a second stimulus package in Congress. Don't forget to enter the $50 free stock giveaway. This is your last chance to enter. All you need to do to be eligible is like the video down below, be subscribed to my channel, and comment down below your favorite stock. If you don't want to enter, you can still go ahead and get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below, and get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.